Jump Square, YouTube, streaming on YouTube. I was meant to stream before, and then I got super distracted because I was thinking, oh, I should do those renders. I should do those renders that I promised. And then, guess I got distracted from doing the renders. I think I found some videos that I wanted to watch. And that was it. I was stuck. I was stuck in the YouTube, the hands of YouTube. Distracting me from going live. Terrible, terrible. But hey, at least I did a little bit of work today. And a bit more work yesterday. Definitely further than I was initially planning. Ta-da! Hello, dude! Come leave it live on YouTube. Should have a nice cover. At least I hope so. Hello! Yeah, this cover's slightly different. It's a bit more red. Tad more red. Good stuff. Good stuff. Hey, if I turn the ads on now, will it kick you off to show an ad? Because I don't know. Hello, Choki. Probably, I think I'll leave it alone because apparently it shows a pre-roll and I don't know how long that is. I don't really want to have that. I should, this fur should be pretty quick to put together. Manly chest. Hello, Taco. Have a good night. Yeah, these are not connected, so I'll have to connect them. And hopefully not do a terrible job. And then we also have this hood that I'll need to make sure looks half decent. Where is it? Here. If I hide that, I could probably just apply it. Object, convert to mesh, and then add the mirror back. What a mess, what a mess. And then I should be able to just edit this in a way that will, I don't know, look half decent, I guess. I'll try. Oh, there's so much to consider. Ugh. Ugh. I really don't want to do this. I'll do this instead. I'll just select everything that's reasonably sticking out. And then I'll delete everything else. And then we'll go from there. So all that can get deleted. Alright. So many paths. And then this. And then all of us can go. I think, I hope. Delete faces. H. Okay, okay. Reselecting this. Kidding me? Delete that, add the mirror back. And then we'll merge these together. Hello, Boom. That and that. Control J. My eyes hate this so much. So much. As for the rest of this, I'm just going to try to put it in a position that I can connect the topo in a reasonable manner. If I delete that and that, delete faces. Friendly nod, thank you for following, welcome to the stream. Delete that and that. This is gonna take a while. Can I quit early? Oh right, I forgot. Music. What am I doing? Are you still listening to Holiday? Here we are. Let's not do that. I'm gonna get in trouble by YouTube mommy. I put on the great YouTube audio library playlist. One of these days I'll make my own, but not anytime soon. If I make a game big enough, I'll have a bunch of audio teas from that. Okay, so this is connected. Now, how on earth am I going to connect this? I think I do want to connect these. But I'm not really sure about how. if I move this over like that, and move this over here. I'm gonna definitely have to add some topology to the middle of this so it's not so awkward looking. So that's fine. Delete faces. Oh, this is gonna have to be added to here. So the backs are connected. And I have this awful shape. Wonder if I'll hate this. It might be tolerable. Yeah, definitely gonna have to add something to that. Oh, but for now, this awful thing. Hello, Tim. Welcome to the stream. The Wednesday stream. I wonder if this can go this direction without looking too horrific. Delete those two. This might actually turn out okay. Okay-ish. I just need it to look slightly better than the other ones that I've done. That can be there. That can be there. This is attached here. Already stuck. How am I attaching this? I think I need to put a cut here. No, not there. Here. Delete this. Slowly, very slowly. I'm not sure how long today's stream will be. It might be really short. Ooh, this goes down here. Because I usually spend Wednesdays hanging out with Niche. So I'll probably dip around 8-ish, 9-ish. I guess that's like the normal time. Hello, Noki. Your tests don't work against me. That was actually a prank this whole time. Every time you do that, you lose 50 hairs on your head. Every time you do that, you become closer. Every time you do that, you become closer to your hair falling out. Are you sure you want to do that? And every time you bonk me, Krim gets mad. Are you sure you want to risk it? Are you sure you want to risk it? I wouldn't do that if I were you. What? What the heck? You gremlin? You're like a professional gremlin. Maybe I should bully you. Kinda seem bullyable. Maybe I shouldn't be nice to you anymore. Look what you've done, you've made Krim mad. Can't believe you've done this. All of the consequences are hitting you at once. The consequences are hitting you for hitting me. Especially since I did nothing wrong. At least use it properly. Off to YouTube trail you go. The fast punishment, you have to watch every stream on YouTube. No more Twitch. I guess as the consequences of your own actions, What can you do? Oh dear. Oh dear, dear. Thank you. Oh, that's not good. I'm not even sure if I want it to be like that. I guess it's too late now. As long as it starts relatively here-ish. It should be okay. I just don't really know where to attach this. What? Lucky, thank you for subscribing. For 3 months! 3! Do you know what is 3? You know what is 3? A number in the equation, 5 times 3. And do you know what 5 times 3 is? 15. And you know what 15 is? Pretty good number. 15 is a great number. Have you ever heard of the number 15? 10 out of 10. Best number I ever known. 10 out of 10. My nieces are gonna grow up one day and I'm gonna tell them about the number 15. They'll be very impressed. I'm also gonna tell them if they don't listen to me, the IRS is gonna steal their money. Because I've been paying their taxes. It's not 15. What do you have against the number 16? I like 16. One of my close friend is born on the 16th. And you know, that was very respectful. He was like, 15 is great, but I'm gonna leave some room for Rain. So I'd be born on the 16th instead. That's very respectable. Very respectable. He basically nerfed himself just so I could have 15. Very respectable. I'll attach it here. Hello, what? How are you doing? Hello, Cappy. Hello, Cappy. Hello, Cappy. I saw you there. I just didn't mentally process you there. But if you come in here and you go, wee! I'll definitely process you. Lola! That was so cute. Gamering. 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 Gaymore, Claymore. I call you, scream, leave. Would that be enough? What? What? What do you mean? Yeah. Cooking chicken. You know, I saw that and I read cooking children. And I thought, huh. I guess it's, I guess they do. Wait, no, maybe I shouldn't say that. No, I can't say that. I can't say that. I'm sorry. I'm self-censoring. I'm self-censoring. Oh god. No, I can't say that. I'm gonna get in so much trouble. I can't say that. I mean, maybe I will one day, but I can't. No, I can't. I can't say that. I mean, you guys already know. You guys already know. You know how my sense of humor is. Plus, I don't think anyone's gonna laugh. I think you're just gonna call the police and get a psych check on me. I'll tell you and you'll be like, that's what you were laughing at? Okay, let me just call someone real quick. Don't think about it too hard. Just stay where you are. What about old people? What about old people? Tendencies to trip them. Hey, that was just a joke. That was just a joke. I think I'm allowed to joke about old people. I think I'm allowed to joke about old people without getting in much trouble. Oh my god. Truly uncensored Rain, that's something. I don't know what would happen to me. It would either be the worst decision ever or the best decision ever. But I don't think the universe is ready for that right now. What if they're walking... What are they gonna do, entire building? If they're walking with a cane on the slow ground... I mean, I don't just trip people for no reason. Come on now. There's usually context. There's usually a lot of context. It usually goes something along the lines of, if X keeps happening, I'm going to go and find an old person and do X, Y, Z to them. Or, if I keep making this one mistake, I'm gonna go out and find someone. There's usually a reason for it. I don't just do it for fun. I'm not a maniac. I'm not a psychopath. I don't just trip people for no reason. There's always a reason. Oh no, I'm just thinking about this. I'm sure people have a perception of me from my tutorials, and if they've never heard me speak casually, I wonder if they'd be surprised or not, because I've definitely said some cuss things in my tutorials, but is it really that bad, what I've said? I doubt it. I don't really remember what I said, but I doubt it's that bad. I mean, I'd love to see somebody else find something cast in the tutorials that I've forgotten about. I think I'm gonna put that there. Life is beautiful, and the person recording trips someone in front of them. I'm the one that's just therapy. I don't know why they're so funny. It's so ridiculous. Don't we all need a little therapy in our lives? Now, there's definitely some people out there that are genuinely happy for some reason. Maybe they have two parents that love them or something, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Not the worst, kinda ugly. I was just immediately thinking of a baby being born, and that's the first thing their parent says to them. I guess that's better than being born on Twitch. Live in front of everyone. Goodness. I mean, at least they didn't have a close-up. They probably would have been banned for that, right? Maybe they did have a close-up. I didn't really see the video. Because apparently you can get away with that kind of thing if it's for educational purposes on YouTube. So I don't really know how far that goes. Fluffy? Hi, Inko! Yeah, doing, what is this? Fur collar? I don't know what it is. But I saw it, and I want it, so I make it. And the cycle repeats. How are you doing anyway? Do you have a lot of shape keys for your model? I might actually connect this like this, even though I'm not a fan. Yeah, if you know what you're doing, you can get a lot done quickly, especially if you have an add-on like Cats that does all the in-between shape keys of our own chair. We currently do that in 4.0. As far as I know, maybe you can. Maybe you can. Yeah, worst case scenario, if you can't roll back the Blender version, which I don't recommend you doing anyway, you can just export the FBX and import it to another file. That's what I usually do. Nope, it's not been updated in a very, very long time. People have made cats for newer versions of Blender, but it's not official. So you kind of just have to use an older version or use a non-official version. And I do not have any recommendations for which one to use, because I haven't really messed with it. It worked with whatever version the tutorial's in, and then that's about it. I think the official support is for 2 point something, but I got it working in 3.001? Is that the one the tutorial's in? I don't remember. Whatever it says on the thumbnail, it's that version. Okay, not the worst, not the worst. No, you're not severely lacking though. It's just some quick things that help speed a couple of things up. Like you might make some edits in pose mode that you want to just quickly escape out of. Cats just has a button for that. Or if you want to make shape keys slightly faster for VRChat, Cats also has a button for that. It just speeds some things up. You don't need it. I think in this tutorial I do explain the alternatives until like one random part. Yeah, some of these are really flat. Goodness me, so much going on. I think this just needs to be split. So chunky. So chunky. Chicken, 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 chicken. I hope your chicken gets well, Luan. I got completely distracted. Remember to cook it until it's white. Unless I'm mistaken, you have to eat white chicken, not pink. Otherwise you die. You implode immediately. Instantly. Ouch. Hello, ouch. Also, I'm not a queen. I am daughter of Prince Satan, which makes me legally a princess. However, don't call me that. I will cringe. I'll cringe if you call me a princess. You can say queen, continue as queen. I don't know why I interrupted you. No way, don't call me that. I don't know why, I just feel it doesn't, it's so unfitting, it's very odd. R2, thank you for following. No. No. No, thank you. I do not consent. What do you mean? What feet? I saw someone the other day that said that they are the only daughter of Satan. I was like, damn, somebody's lying and it's not me. Oh dear, oh dear. Someone just denied my existence. I should fight them to the death. This guy. Got me! No links in chat. Unless you get my permission. Which you do not have. Put it in the Discord. My bad. What does that mean? What does it even mean? I see that everywhere. It's fun to say. I assume it means that we have something in common, but I don't really know what the thing is. That's what I would assume. Because I don't know why else you'd say that. A whole Google Doc with my friend about our two OCs. Oh, are they beefing? Are they beefing with each other? Because obviously that's the only reason to use Google Docs. There's no other reason. They're dating? New reason to post a Google Doc on someone, you're dating them. I'll do that. I'll do that. One day. I'll release the dating Google Doc. That's so funny. That's such a terrible idea, but also a brilliant idea. Dating twit longer. I don't think people come here for my weird posts though. I made weird posts. They didn't get very far. I'm tempted to start doing it again, but probably not in the way that I want to do it. Probably in a good enough way. The internet doesn't appreciate my half-eaten Oreo. I think it has 200 views or something, which isn't bad. But compared to my other stuff. Need more weird posts. I want to do more weird posts. The only problem is it takes time. That's the only problem. As soon as I don't need to worry about spending my time, I'll make all the weird posts. I'll make the stuff that I actually enjoy making. But for now, I'll just have my cheat projects. Oh, also, I was thinking of making a model. So I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's so dark in here. 1 second. If you bit into those rolled up gums or Kit Kat and posted that, you'd be famous. Rolled up gums? What? I don't think me biting into anything would make me any amount of visible to anyone. I think the people who have success making those videos, those watch me bite into this chocolate bar or this fruit thing, or I don't know, some sweet that has goo inside, I think they're only successful because the girls that are doing that are pretty. I don't think I'd have success at that. I think you need to be very pretty and have very, very nice looking lips for that to work. And if you're not pretty, you need people to believe you are. I don't think it works otherwise, because there'd be a lot more famous people doing that. You can believe whatever you want. I think my model is pretty. I think my model's pretty. Glasses. 4K vision. I was gonna make a joke, but that would be too rude. Make a joke. You don't actually have to censor yourself. That's my job. Thank you, ouch. I worked very hard on it. You could say this model took my whole life to make, because I spent so long trying to figure out what is my art style, because I'm awful at drawing anime. That's why using a VTuber model. Yes, but honestly, mostly because I don't want to... I really like anonymity? Anonymity. I like anonymity. I've always been anonymous. And it's not that I'm not showing my face because it's not pretty. It's more that I just don't want people to know who I am or find me. It's like if people telling me I look tired, I didn't want to make. Yeah, that's pretty rude. Honestly, I tell them to stop holding people to a ridiculous standard that isn't real. I think also, hello Carbon, I think the majority of people look pretty normal. Cause, like, let's be honest, right? What happens to ugly people? Let's be completely honest. What happens to... I feel like I've had this conversation with chat before. What happens to ugly people in life? They get left behind. Like, they don't usually find a partner. So they get bred out of existence. Don't ban me, YouTube, please, wait. So the people who are ugly today were really average, like, maybe a decade or centuries ago. Like, think of your ugliest person today and compare them to a caveman. They're gonna look pretty cute. So, I think the majority of people, and let's be honest, we're talking about, like, people here. Maybe 80 to 90% of people are normal looking. And then you have the rest, 10% that are either slightly under normal or stop, or really, really pretty. But the majority of people, I've not really gone around my life just looking at people and going, damn, that person's ugly. I don't really remember the last time. I mean, I saw Ugly Baby not that long ago, but I don't remember the last time I genuinely thought, damn, that person's ugly. The ugly people of today were not ugly centuries ago. And the ugly people centuries ago are not alive today. Skillet, Cass. I'm gonna beat you up. Ugly people, you're not even that ugly. You're just slightly under normal, because all the ugly people are dead. It's true. You just need to look at it from a different perspective. Just gotta look at it from a different perspective. Also, just because you're not the most beautiful person in the world doesn't mean you're not beautiful to someone or some people. Why do you think everyone looks so different? Because there's just not one standard. There's a bunch of standards. So it's not even that big of a deal. Everyone's like, wow, I can't believe you said that, Rain. Closing the stream and never watching it again. If you ever feel ugly, just time travel. You'll be very, very pretty. And also, I guess stress does age you. But I don't think that necessarily makes you look awful. I mean, covering my forehead definitely did me a lot of favors. And if stress makes you look bad, then I don't have good news. I don't have good news. What am I looking for? How am I gonna attach this? Probably bring this outward. I think as well, people really, 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 really appreciate looking slightly better. I don't think you can truly, truly turn yourself around just by reducing stress and taking care of yourself. And I'm talking about like your average person. I'm not talking about someone that's been living on the corner of the road, hasn't showered ever, doesn't comb their hair or brush their teeth, like half their teeth are missing. I'm not talking about someone like that. I'm talking about just your average person, just waking up, showering, and calling it a day. No moisturizer. I already told chat how I feel about moisturizer. Anyone who doesn't use moisturizer is getting banned. What do you mean? What do you mean you've got scratchy rock flavor skin that's never seen water in its life? Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Reason for getting banned was unmoisturized. I always tell my brother off for not moisturizing. We'll be going shopping or something. I'll look at him and I'll be like, why'd you look like that? Where's your lip balm? I don't have lip balm. Well, you need to get lip balm. Moisturizes but never hydrates. Okay, let's see. Your bog standard moisturizer has water in it, so you'll be fine. SPF 2. Oh, my brother is obsessed with the sun. He is obsessed with it. I keep telling him to stop. He'll just lie out in the sun. It's like, yeah, he's black, but he's the lightest in the family, and I guess he doesn't like that. So he's always lying in the sun. I was like, dude, if you wear sunscreen, you can still tan. You can get skin cancer. Stop that. You're being ridiculous. You've been out here for 45 minutes. But to be honest, we do live in the UK, so it could have been way worse. Radiation moment, right? My dude, chill. Chill, you don't need to tan that much. Goodness me. Just lying out there, completely exposed to the sun. And I don't think he's even taking me seriously. I don't think he thinks he can get skin cancer. I don't think he believes it. Bro will turn into bacon. Honestly, he does look a bit crispy when he comes out of the sun. I am a bit concerned for him. He looks like a roast sausage. Yeah, he's so crispy. It's winter now, so I guess no more tanning for him. Gladly he doesn't use tanning beds and stuff, because that'd be even worse. I would only believe Actually, I don't know. I don't know if you've ever seen sunscreen under, is it UV light or is it something else? No, maybe it's not UV light. I don't know. It's some sort of camera mode. Some sort of camera mode. But it looks black. Oh, man, I wish I could explain myself better. What I'm trying to say is I would believe it if okay, so well, how do I say this? So there was a statistic that I found. It was like no pen. Okay, no pen. It was something along the lines of for every 3 light-skinned people that get skin cancer, 1 dark-skinned person gets it. So it's like, that's not equivalent. That's not the same rate. So I'd imagine there's a spectrum, I'd imagine. So if this is like average dark-skinned person, average light-skinned person, they're not gonna be the furthest on the spectrum. They're gonna be somewhere in this mid-range. So let's say this is for this. I'd assume that this number would be even lower or over here. It'd be closer to 0, if not 0. And then this would probably be closer to, I don't know, let's just say 5. So if you showed me the darkest person in the world and you said that this person doesn't use sunscreen, I would have zero concerns. I would have zero concerns. But there are people who have kids with a black guy and they have a mixed kid and they're like, oh, that kid's black. They're not gonna get sunburnt, they don't need sunscreen. But it's like, why do you think people say that in the first place? Probably because of the colour, right? And I'm pretty sure black and white does not equal darkest person on Earth. It's going to be still in this mid-range. So they need sunscreen more than the darkest skin parent does. But it doesn't really make sense. My brother would definitely need sunscreen more than I would need sunscreen. And I did tell him this statistic, but yeah, he does not have sunscreen. It's fine, I guess. It's still 3-to-1, so it's still not that high. But I also think that some places on Earth have like a really messed up ozone layer. I think Australia is one of them. So I believe the kids in Australia actually get told off if they don't wear a hat and sunscreen. That's what I heard anyway. I tried to make ice cream the other day. Completely ruined it. I'll try again, but I don't know when. I don't know when. Hey. Hey. What the heck? But yeah, we're talking about sunscreen. And people don't believe it because it's kind of true. It's like half true. It's like half true that dark skin tones don't need sunscreen, but the rest of the truth is as seriously as lighter skinned people do. That's the rest of the truth. Yep, can confirm. Oh yeah, Australia. Save? Thank you. Why is it bad to iron a full leaf clover? Because you'll damage it, and that's not very nice. I remember me and Nish went to a giant graveyard. And there was so much grass and clovers. I immediately started looking for a full leaf one. And Nish was saying something about, hey, I don't think those are the types that come in 4 leaves. I still looked anyway. I wanted a full leaf clover. I don't think I've ever found one. What the hell? What the heck? How are you doing that? Oh. You know, you could sell those. You could sell full-leaf clovers. Or preserve them in resin or something. Why? Why would you need to use UV resin? Because it's less dangerous? Hmm. I see. I kind of want to preserve my spider, and I've been watching some more Emery clips because I don't really watch Emery, but I think Niche really likes Emery, and the whole thing that happened, she kind of came up on in my feed and stuff, and just watching videos of her taking care of her rabbits would make me so sad because I really want rabbits again. I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Glad you like it. It's gonna take a while to get all the furs where I want them to be. I can't afford it. Well, I can afford it, but I can't afford it in the right way. I know how expensive rabbits get when they get older, and I don't want to be here like 5-10 years from this point making the money that I'm making today and being like, I can't afford the vets. So unless I'm making some kind of consistent money, it's not right to get rabbits. It would be very selfish for me to do that. No. Rabbits don't just multiply on their own. Yeah, I want to make sure, like, even better, it'd be cool if they had their own room, because they do take up a lot of space. It's not very normal for people who own rabbits to give them the space that they need, because the vets don't really tell you. and the pet shops kind of give you a really false idea of what they need. So people don't really get it, but they need about as much space as a dog or a cat. I like animals in general, but if I really want to, if you told me I could only have one pet or none at all, I'd get a rabbit. But I like ferrets, I like snakes, I like lizards, I like spiders, I like cats, I like dogs, I like hamsters, I like birds, I like rats. Honestly, I probably like mice too, but I don't really know much about mice. I probably like ferrets, never held one. I like skunks. Did I already say skunks? Yeah, hamsters too. You'd be surprised how much space hamsters need. Like they give you these cages, and even a cage as large as your table. Well, my table. My table's about 90 centimeters long and about 60 centimeters wide. Yeah, even a cage that big for a hamster, honestly, unless it's pretty deep, kinda small. Like, you really want to give the hamster, I don't know, just a lot of space. They're gonna be digging a lot. If you let them, they'll be playing in the dirt and the plants a lot. If you have like a more natural habitat, they'll get very dirty though. So it needs to be pretty high and pretty wide. Room full of kittens, you're just laying in the middle, they're running in on you like a living blanket. Perhaps you'd like aliens? I think I'd like aliens. But what if they want me as a pet? Cool little milk snake would be cool. I like snakes. I don't like the idea of feeding a snake a rabbit. So if I ever had a snake, I would get the tiny ones that eat bugs. But I do love snakes. And my friend has a snake. I would love someone that I know to have a snake, so I don't need to think about feeding it. Ooh, frogs are so cute too. Frogs are adorable. Frogs are so cute. And chickens, I feel like they would make the cutest pets. I think chickens would be so cute. Cockroaches in the kitchen? I guess that's one thing I wasn't too keen about. Keeping cockroaches, as far as spiders go. Not really my first pick, to be completely honest with you. Runner ducks? No. I don't know any runner ducks. I don't want this here. It's gonna do my head in. Oh. I see. I see, I see, I see. Hello, Link. Hello, Link. Hello, Link. Hello, Link. Oh yeah, they poop everywhere. Can you potty train a duck? Because I feel like you can't, but I don't know. You can? No, but you can raise one. Well, we're talking about pets right now, so let's not eat our pets. Because that would be pretty messed up. I mean, I do tend to ban someone when I'm talking about my pets and they talk about eating it. Because the reason I'm talking about pets in the first place, I was saying I was sad because I miss my rabbits. I miss my dead rabbits. So let's not eat our pets. Oh, I think my brother's home. It's not really like a dog, but it's... Huh. This is the poop room. I mean, rabbits are kinda... Rabbits, you can potty train rabbits, but it's complicated. Rabbits kinda hate you. Constantly. And if they hate you, they do a lot of asserting dominance and pooping purposefully outside of their litter box is part of that. And like peeing on things that they know is yours is a part of that. So it's kind of weird. It's like, I'm assuming if they're actually on your side and they don't hate you, they won't assert dominance like that. But it's weird. It's because my rabbits always pooped where they were meant to in their litter box, but my male rabbit, Emmy, he was constantly like making sure I was watching him and pissing on my rugs and stuff and pooping outside the box. Just so he knew that he hated me. Just so I knew that he hated me, sorry. Oh yeah, he hated me so much. It was so cute though. It was really cute. I think you would 100% do it on purpose. I think most people would hate to have pet rabbits because they're extremely sensitive and extremely mean. But their meanness is so cute. How could someone so mean be so cute? Oh yeah, they hate being picked up. They hate it. Basically, your experience with your rabbit is going to be awful unless somehow you've managed to bond with them in a way where they don't, where they're not scared of you. It's complicated. It's complicated. And also rabbits, they're very, like they have unique personalities. So even though both my rabbits, were kind of raised the same, Emmy always hated me and Lisa always loved me until Emmy died, and then she kind of couldn't care less about me. But yeah, the only reason Emmy was nice to me at all is because he was copying Lisa. But yeah, they both hated being picked up. But they loved to climb on me. Is it because I feel getting hunted by birds? Yeah, anything big, they're not gonna like. Actually, one of the best ways to bond with your rabbits is to lie on the ground and pretend to be dead. Just lie on the ground, don't pick them up, don't pat them, just let them come to you, just don't be a threat at all, and just stay there. That's one way to bond with your rabbits. Good luck if they bite you. Also, have a good dinner. Goodbye. 2 a.m. dinner, oh my god. Isn't it breakfast at that point? Ah. Aww. I've only gotten bitten by my rabbits when they were fighting each other. So, that's nice. Yeah, all my memories of my rabbits are usually kind of compromised. Like, my favorite thing that Lisa would do would violently rattle the playpen door every morning. That would wake me up so I could feed her. It's like, you know those metal playpens that you have with dogs? I'd lock them in there at nighttime because I threw away the hutch. I don't know how to describe the sound, but metal like clanking and jankling and smashing into each other. That really, really loud, really aggressively. Rabbit battles. Yeah, it's kind of sad actually. They were hitting puberty and all the males were fighting, so we had to split them up. Yeah, it's kind of messed up because I didn't know how to look after rabbits until I looked online and found someone that were looking after rabbits in a modern way that had nothing to do with what pet shops would tell you or what was normalized in the pet owning industry. So yeah, it took a while. It took a while to kind of be a good pet owner. The boys definitely should not have been kept together while they were hitting puberty. That was a really bad idea. And definitely not in a hutch or a cage or whatever you want to call it. But yeah. It's very sad how people give you animals and they tell you the worst way possible to take care of them. Like the most cheapest, minimal space way to take care of them. And then that's just normal and accepted. No, it's just this idea. Do you know what? It's probably Cause like they're still animals at the end of the day, so it's not like they can tell you what they need or what they want, but they think, oh, how much would this small animal, how much space would they need for it to be humane? And they pick a random number, and then they think, oh, that's good enough. And then I'm assuming there's somebody else that's thinking, oh, how can I sell this to a customer but also not force them to give up a large space for one animal? Okay, we'll just make the cage smaller so they can have them on in the corner of their room. And then they sell you the cage, but also the smaller the cage, the more they can fit on their shelves. And the cheaper they can sell it, they can sell more of them. And then it just becomes normal. They just talk about it like that. Because if they talked about it any other way, they wouldn't be able to sell their cages and stuff. But yeah, I've not had anti-nausea medication. I'm assuming one of the side effects is potentially nausea. I think I saw that somewhere. Hello, Rain. Also, hello, Spot. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. It gets rid of it sociably. I don't know what that means. Aww. How are you doing, Spot? Cutie Spot. But yeah, I felt really guilty that my rabbits had such a long time that I didn't know how to take care of them, because I got them when I was 10. Wait, was I 10? I got them in 2010, sorry, I was 13. This is not one of the things, it's just not one of those things that you think you're doing wrong until it's too late. I guess fish too. That's another pet that people don't really take very seriously. I thought it was really weird that Ms. Kiff was saying that Emiru was abusive to her rabbits. I thought that was very weird, and his only proof was like the cage having mites in it. Like, my bugs had mites. It's not something that just happens over a long period of time. It's one of those things where they're so small too. Because when I first saw that clip, it was blood. I was assuming there was going to be maggots crawling around, which honestly would probably be fake, because aren't they only in rotting things? Yeah, my bugs had mites, and I didn't realize for a while. It took me a while to think, wait a second, are those mites? And I was looking up the internet how to get rid of them, and I bought something to get rid of them, but I still needed food for my spider, so I was still gonna get the flies. I just ordered a new set of flies, so I hopefully didn't give mites to my spider, because I don't know what would happen then. Yeah, ideally you want to change your rabbit's bedding every day if there's poop and pee on it. And this is not for rabbit, this is for you. Rabbit poop doesn't smell. Leave it for a day, it smells. Leave it for 2 days, it smells worse. The best thing I did was treat my rabbits like cats. Instead of just giving them like a box with newspaper in it. The litter box system that I had going was pretty cool. They had wood chips that would swell with pee, and it would absorb the pee, and then I could filter it and get the pee chips out and then reuse the non-pee ones. It was great. Saved me so much money. Aww. Yeah, I think my fish was still alive when I buried it. I don't know what happened to it. It just got a really big tummy and sunk to the bottom, and I thought it was dead. So I told my friends I think my fish is dead. And then we all got together and buried it and had a funeral, but I think it was still alive. Like, looking back, I think it was still alive. And some people were telling me, why did you bury it? Why didn't you flush it? And I was like, I don't know. It wasn't that bad for the drains. Oh hell yeah, rabbits loaf. The heck? Of course they do. Rabbits are so... Once you have a rabbit that's comfortable, which is extremely rare by the way. It's extremely rare. People still have rabbits in cages where the bottom is a cage. Like the floor is not flat, and they just don't understand. They don't understand they're taking care of rabbits in a way that a vet would probably approve of. Not a vet, a pet shop. Because it's just been normal for so long. People genuinely just don't know how to look after rabbits. So even though I feel like Emu's cage setup wasn't ideal, I still don't know like how much time they spent outside the cages. Because as long as they spend time outside, it's just fine. So outside of that, it's probably completely fine. It's probably better than most people. Assuming that they actually spend time outside of the cages every day. Assuming. Most people don't know what they're doing. It would be very normal to treat them worse. So never flush fish, it'll go into the sewers and must dead. But yeah, you can treat rabbits like cats. You can let them go around the house. You can give them the same litter box treatment. You can give them things to climb on. Oh, but you need to protect your wires. You need to protect your wires and outlets. They will bite them, especially to assert dominance. They might not even want them, but they'll bite them to assert dominance. You really need to get all your wires off the floor. Yeah, that's very, very serious with rabbits. Parrots too. Yeah, I gave my rabbits like a dog playpen with no wires, and then whenever they were outside of that, I just kept an eye on them. And that was the best I could do. Also, I've been thinking of adopting a rabbit to repent for all the years that I didn't know how to take care of the rabbits properly. And that might be expensive, because they might be sick or old or both. And rabbits are very expensive when they get sick and old. Very, very expensive. I spent so much money on vet bills when my rabbits got sick. It was so much. All the savings that my mom had for me for when I got older, the got older savings, went straight to the rabbits. I basically didn't use any of that. It really just comes at you when you least expect it. Chew toys essential? Yes, 100%. Also, I was told, see, this is how far the unacceptable rabbit culture goes. I heard once that someone tried to adopt a rabbit, but they were not allowed to because they didn't have a hutch outside. Because I guess that was one of the recommendations at the time when they're investigating you to see if you're an appropriate candidate and you'd be a good pet owner, right? But having hutches outside or inside, or not having a hutch at all, I think outside is probably the most dangerous one. I mean, they can hurt themselves, they can fall off something, they can get scared by other animals walking by, or maybe a fox hops over your fence and scares the rabbit to death. It's not good. I don't know why the heck that was a thing at all. Hopefully it's not like that anymore, but I don't know if that was from the RSPCA or what. It's very, very disappointing that that was a requirement. Teletubbies Land is full of rabbits. They're happy there. Having rabbits outside is probably the reason, is 100% the reason why 3 of my rabbits died. Like, if a cage or a hutch is old enough, the locks can wear down. And rabbits getting loose in the garden is not the biggest deal, but they would dig under the fences, and then that would be trouble. There's one time where there was a hospital emergency, and the ambulance came, and the gate was left open, and I guess it was dark, so we couldn't really see, but the hutch didn't close properly, or wasn't closed properly, and 2 of the rabbits got out, and the fox got them, and that was it. The other time I don't really know what happened. I just went to check my rabbits and her foot was twisted, and I don't even know what she did. But she didn't live for much long after that. I've not had any problems with them inside. You can train your rabbit like a dog, but again, you need to really know what you're doing and actually have a bond with them. Throwing carrots, they'll just eat them. They'll just eat them. Also, rabbits can be very disrespectful and will use you for food. So they'll pretend to like you as long as you have food in your hands. It's cute though. I'm not even mad at it. And it's probably time for break soon. Honestly. Was that a good... I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it. I want this to be somewhere where... Hopefully this is okay. Okay, let me take a break. Let me take a break. Says we are on YouTube, we won't be watching anything. What am I doing? Oh, I never said. I feel like I started to say and then I didn't. I saw something recently. Was it a game? Is it called Dispatch? Or is that a film? Ah, no. Don't show. No, it is a game, right? Yeah. Okay, so there's a game called Dispatch that is... Oh, it's already out. It's already out. And Most Critical is voicing a bat guy called Sonar. I didn't realize it was Misfit Superheroes. It looks interesting. It also looks like a show. It doesn't really look like a game. But I was thinking, oh, what if I made a model of him, X, Sonar, but as if it was like a VTuber design. I think that wouldn't be terrible. Most critical bat VTuber. Maybe I should play that game. I don't know how much it costs. I don't know how long it takes to play. Maybe I should watch someone playing it. I think I could do an okay design with it. And I could use Leaf for the body art, just change the proportions. So he's 5'6". I wonder if they have superhero costumes, because I see capes. Personal relationships. And I should turn these into pie. Because these have been here for way too long. At least the pie dough is done. Ooh! I just got an idea. I could do the biscuit apple pie. That would be good. It's just apple pie with biscuits and butter at the bottom. That would be good. I haven't had that in a while. I have so many apples. Yeah, it's just a regular pie, but you know how you make cheesecake with the biscuits and butter? And you have the biscuit base? Like that. I think in America they use graham crackers and butter, but I'll be using what's it called? Oh, digestives. I'll be using digestives. They're kind of salty and they're very wheaty. I really like that. I haven't had that in a while. I've got 3 large Granny Smith apples here and some really sweet apple pear filling that I made a while ago. So hopefully this is good. These should cook down quite nicely. I'm not going to add any extra sugar to it because the apple pear is pretty sweet. And then it should be good. I'll do that. But I'll have to I have to make sure my fur color is done. And then I'll probably get off. And then hopefully I don't finish too late. Did you cook ice cream? It's just as simple as condensed milk and whipped cream. And you can add anything in it. All I know is I was looking at Victorian ice cream recipes and I found this recipe for cucumber ice cream. And I have cucumber and I was boiling it with water and, well, I started with just sugar, but I should have been boiling it with water and sugar. And I burnt it to a crisp. Yeah, it was going so well. They were getting soft, a little rubbery, which I was a bit concerned about. I'm assuming that's because I boiled them in sugar instead of sugar and water. But yeah, I left. I boiled some water. I left. I came back. It was burnt. So that's fun. That's fun. It was surprisingly easy to clean up because I caught it quite early on in the burning phase. So it wasn't the worst thing to clean. I was sad though. Ooh. I think I'm gonna make some rice pudding. I have some rice that's been cooked and it's soaking in water in the fridge right now. Because I was just thinking, oh, it's gonna take so long to cook this. It's gonna take me 40 minutes to 2 hours to cook this rice down into pudding. But I can put some apple in it and I'll have apple rice pudding. That sounds good. Apple pear rice pudding for dinner or lunch, brunch. I haven't eaten since breakfast. Rice pudding is just rice that's overcooked with milk. That's it. And sugar, I guess. But you can put anything you want in it. You can put honey and chili. And it can be spicy. Rice pudding is underrated. The thing I hate about it is how bloody long it takes to cook. And that's not because of the rice pudding's fault. It's because I use brown rice. I use brown rice and it takes way longer to break down. If you use white rice, it won't take that long. Cottage cheese with grated cheese. Yeah, I usually have brown rice. White food doesn't usually digest for me as good as brown. I'm assuming that because it digests so fast, I use up a lot of energy and I get really sleepy. So I try not to have it too much. Like even my pastry dough, I put a bit of rye and brown whole wheat flour in it just to knock down the whiteness a bit. That sounds really wrong. Don't take me out of context. Brown has the extra fibre to keep you full for longer. The little shell or hull. I'm assuming then that might mean, I don't know 100%, that might mean that the more fibrous parts digest over a longer period of time. So the instant digestion is not taking as much energy because there's not as much food. I'd assume so. I don't know. I'm really looking forward to the apple pie though, that sounds good. I think my uncle's gonna be sad if I don't bring him any. So it'd be really last minute though. Do I have enough pie to bring to them? Because the thing is, if I visit my uncle, my cousin lives about a 5-minute drive away. And I said that next time I bring him sweets, I'll bring her sweets too. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Because I have a lot of pastry dough, but I think I could do with some more. Maybe I should just make more pastry dough. I used 500 grams of butter. There's 2 big giant handfuls of pastry dough in the fridge right now, just hydrating itself and staying cool. And yeah, I made quite a lot of mini pies last time I made that much pastry dough, and I made some savory pies, and that was enough for my family. So imagine cooking for 2 families, and there's 3 of us. And there's, goodness, how many kids does she have? There's my uncle and my cousin. And then she has maybe 4 or 5 kids. So that's a lot of people. Let's assume there's 7. I would probably give them 10 things. I'd probably give them 10. And I just tell the adults to take as many as you want and probably give your kids 1 each. Because, I don't know. There's only so much I can do. What's my favourite pie? I'd say apple pie, but honestly I like the pastry more than I like anything else. Chicken pilaf? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Chicken pot pie? I see. I did really like the broccoli cheese I bought at one point. Ooh, now that we're here. Pie flavored pie. What did I put in my other pies? I don't remember, but it tasted great. I think I had some squash in there at some point. Light faces. Almost done. Paid attention to what? It's not right now, but it can if I plug some things in. It's not very accurate, and it also mistakes my microphone for a hand, so I don't really use it very often. Good night, Cappy. Thank you for coming to the stream. That too. Hope your internet feels better soon. Goodbye, good night. What? What? What's so shocking? Haunted hair? I don't see any haunting. I don't see any haunting. Hoodie is so cute. Thank you. The one that I'm wearing right now? I don't think it goes up. Yeah, I've been thinking about that because this has a hood. I've been thinking, what the heck do I do with my horns and my ears because they stick out quite a bit. I was thinking to add some extra cloth for it. Then I was thinking that'd be so restrictive if I ever wanted to turn my head because it's attached to my neck. So I'll probably be thinking about it for a little while. I smell pizza for some reason. I smell pizza. If there's no pizza, I'm gonna cry. I just finished the leftovers, by the way. I'm glad my mom didn't leave that much. So I feel a bit bad. I feel a bit bad for complaining. Secret pizza? Well, I know my brother's home. So I don't know if he's cooked something. It's probably not pizza. It's probably not pizza. I probably just really want pizza. And my brain is convincing me that there's pizza. So I get mad when there's not. And make pizza. But also, I haven't eaten since breakfast, so... And it's 6. I was gonna say my dailies! My dailies! But it's too late for that. It's way too late for that. What is this? Like, subscribe, scattered glow horns? What? What in the world are you saying? Or trying to achieve? I'm gonna try to match these up. Oh, no. No, I'm not making them glow. What am I listening to? Not Minecraft. Why do I feel like it's Minecraft? Maybe the notes are the same. Probably. I know you can change the color scheme. But yeah, there are probably plugins like that. I don't know any of them. Ooh, why does this look like this? Why is this look like this? Seriously, what the heck? Ah, what happened? Can you put the links in the Discord? Unless I've stated otherwise, if you don't mind. Yeah, I don't know if you're in the Discord, but there's quite a few places that you can put pictures or links to things that you think is useful for people. It's okay. I'm just trying to parent chat. You can either put the links in the Discord or you can say, "Oh, Rain, can I post this?" And depending on how relevant it is to the conversation, I might look at it. But if I'm not gonna look at it right away, I'll probably say to post it in the Discord. So you never know. You could play a batting game with it. Oopsie daisy. There's almost certainly not pizza, because when you think about it, to make the dough properly, you do have to wait for it to rise a few times. It does take a few hours. If there was pizza, this would be a miracle. If there was good pizza, it'd be even more of a miracle. You can make pizza badly without rising the dough. Okay, is this all attached now? It's okay. It's okay, don't worry about it. Okay, wow, okay. How are we doing this? I'll smooth some parts that I think could benefit from that. And then I'll inflate the rest. Inflate. My tips for modeling fur: do not model anything skinny. Draw it on. Make all your furs dummy thick. Because it's going to be a nightmare. It's going to be a nightmare to model thin parts. I guess you could stick some thin parts in there. And I have a lot of sharpening to do. Shading, smooth. So many themes going bananas for Blender. I hope you find a nice one. I miss my setup that I did for Linux. I thought it was pretty cute. I wonder if I can select sharp, because that would be pretty cool. Getting so much smoother, and the lighting errors are just disappearing one by one. Goodbye, lighting errors. There's still more though. Can Blender smooth by angle? What was it like? What was it like? Oh, I sent some pictures in the Discord complaining because I couldn't use Linux. Let me see. Where did I post it? Hey, where's the rest of it? Oh, here we go. Let me open this. It was like this. It was like this. I had a bunch of folders. And then I had these windows that I could switch between, which is just, like, let's say I have YouTube or Firefox open here. And then I could have a game open on 2 or something else open on 3. And I could just switch between them. The only problem is I can't like drag screens between them, so it's a little confusing. And then this just had some fan art showcase and the time really large. And the sticky notes was pretty cute. And just the buttons and my start menu was transparent, which I thought was pretty cute. And the icons themes, I downloaded that. I downloaded the layout and the icon pack. I thought the icons were pretty cute. But yeah, I miss this. I miss this. They had the date at the top and it's so cute. You have non-identical monitors? Yes. One is a touchscreen tablet, but it's not like touch with my finger. It's touch with the pen touch screen drawing tablet that I use as a second monitor. Yeah, it's significantly smaller. It's actually way smaller than it looks. Like this looks. My monitor is quite large. It's like a large 1080p monitor. Not as big as, oh, so I don't really know how to explain. It's the biggest monitor I've had. It's about 25 inches diagonally. And the frame on it is really, really small. Really, really small. What is that? Oh. Okay. Yeah, that was my Linux design. Well, when I say it was mine, all I did was I downloaded some themes and threw them together, and then picked some colors and moved some things around. That's all I did, really. I think I could technically draw the icons myself, but that would take a long time. It might be fun for a little bit, and then I probably won't enjoy it. I'm trying to get it out of the way. There's a lot of edges that are going to be pretty messed up. Goodness me. The screen itself is probably a little bit bigger than A5 on my tablet monitor. The whole thing is probably a little bit smaller than an A4 piece of paper. I don't really use it that much as a tablet. But I didn't really buy it, so I guess it doesn't matter too much if I use it as intended. I was debating selling it. Then I wanted a second monitor. Why? Why did I want a second monitor? I forgot. I forgot why I wanted a second monitor. There was a... Oopsie daisy. There was some kind of thought process that went on. Are these all sharpened? I don't know. Looks like it. You like it for streaming, but you just have two PCs in one case with two monitors, so it's all different. I see, I see. I think after I finish sharpening this, I'll oopsie daisy. I'll end the stream. Cause I need to be available. Yeah, I don't like how that looks. I like this better. Bon Bon and Choo Choo? What is that? Oh wait, that looks familiar. But I don't know what it's from. I feel like I've seen people cosplay these characters before. Don't Google. I already Googled it. What do you mean? What? I might bring this up higher. Are we done here? I hope so. I think that's everything. I just need to merge the ends now. Maybe I shouldn't. Let me see if I can select sharp. Select similar, select linked, select sharp edges. What the heck, man? That's not right. Crease, seam, sharpness? Select similar sharpness. Ooh. Mark seam. Come on now. Mark seam. Nice, nice, nice. I can select sharp. That's brilliant. Is there any of these that don't need to be sharpened? Goodbye, noob. Thank you for coming to the stream. See you another time. See you another time. I don't know how high up I should make these, but want to make sure they unwrap nicely. Something going on here. Okay, so that's better. What's going on here? A lot is going on there. These all seem fine to me. Probably something about here? Okay, where is the hood? Maybe something along this line. I'll do this. Mark seam, and then back seam. Probably should be somewhere that's not super visible. So probably along here. What's happening here? There's definitely some parts that need separating even more. So that is completely separated up until here, and then this. What are we doing with this? Clear. Oops. Mark sharp. Clear seam. That. Mark seam. And this. Not bad, not bad. Mark sharp, mark seam. That's fine. What's going on here? Mark sharp, mark seam. I didn't even see that. Okay, so this should be good to hide. This looks good to me, as far as I can tell. Then the underparts. And then everything else. Mash normals average face area. Then it would look bad. That's what would happen. It would look bad. And it would be very hard to texture. Okay. Now I can start merging stuff. This is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a really long while. That's what happens when you use cows, it doesn't close at the end. But if you close it too soon, then you have a hard time selecting lines. Some of these will probably not be properly closed. Why is this giving me a hard time? Okay, this should be good. The unwrap should be a bit cleaner now. Okay, I'll worry about that later. I'll worry about that later. Okay, so we have this giant bit of fur. The hood is here. I don't think I want it to be any wider. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hood, please. Maybe I'll just do like a big triangle there? I don't know. No, no, it's not that close. It's not that close to merge by distance. Yeah, his horns are covered, so I should cover my horns. If I leave this... There's so much to consider. Okay, I'll just do this. I mean, I do have a reference that I'm following, so it's okay. What is this? I need to check that Instagram post. Not immediately though. Ugh, what am I doing with this? Like, this is fine when it's lying on the fluff, but yeah, there's meant to be... How do I even... Oh my god. do I do this? You know, I should trace the image that I was drawing. Instead of trying to figure it out. So if I have this, and I duplicate it, then I update the picture. If I can find it though. 3 hours and 37 minutes, holy moly. Holy moly. Yeah, I do need to go soon. I'll show off my fur collar on Twitter or something. Where's the collar? There it is. File, export, PNG. Here we go. Did it update? No, it didn't. Did it update now? Yes. Yes. Alright about that in a moment. Because this is pretty hard to see. You posted an art pics that are like hood bucket and holes with wrinkles, so they look like made of cloth too. Yeah, I'm kind of going for this kind of smooth. It's kind of hard to see, to be honest. Oh, let me do this. Where's this picture? There you go, you can see. It's pretty smooth. It's just gonna look patchworky as all. So I do have it planned out. This is really gonna need to be subdivided. Awoo? Awoo? Oh. I never had. Is that what I want? I guess so. am I depressed? What happened? Dog insult? Technical question about Unity? You can try. You can try to ask. Dagens ord. How to undepress? There's a timer on it. Dagens ord är ett bröst. Det betyder chest. Chest. Jag har ont i bröstet. Ett bröst. How is this gonna go? How is this going to go? Jag har ont i bröstet. Let's do 2 on each one. 1, 2, join that. Let's try again. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's not enough. So that's 1, 2. So one of these are gonna have to go. Put that up there. Put that out a bit more. You done in Blender? About to move to Unity. You've told me to be VRM Ordo Magical Class 2 and VRChat version. I don't know for the latest Unity VRM to use. It usually says which ones to use for VRM and Ordo depending on which version you've downloaded. Have you checked? Have you checked what it might have said? You don't know where to check? On the download page of whatever software you're using. It'll usually say this is compatible with blah 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 blah. And then you can use it, and it's hunky dory. Ooh, nice. This kind of fell into place. And I don't know if you're a tutorial watcher or not, but did I not mention which version to download? If you're using the same version you downloaded, it should work. If you're using an updated version, then you'll have to check with whatever it says on the page that you downloaded it from. As long as you've not downloaded an updated version, there's no reason why it shouldn't work. I mean, I update every now and then. I never have a problem before updating. I just check which one it's compatible with and move on from there. Oh, I'm still doing this. I need to go, but I'm so stuck. And then I'm gonna smooth it. And then I'm probably gonna find something else that I want to do with it. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Surprisingly, they're the right orientation. What? What are you on about? Are you trying to make a joke? Hello, Ruka. I hope you have a good luck. Thanks for coming to the stream. Ruka, Ruka, Ruka. Have a good rest of your day too. Thank you. No, I'm gonna put a lot in here. I need to find a way to reasonably flatten this though. If I do that and that for all of that, except for the short ones, this should be enough. Should be more than enough to flatten it. That looks pretty flat to me. How am I doing this? I can't see anything. I'm just gonna assume what this is meant to be like. Hmm. That should be alright. I just need to make the hood make a bit more sense. Where's the fur? Yeah. The spiky parts are hardly sticking out at the bottom. But that's fine. Okay, nice. So this probably needs 2 shape keys, probably color on, color off. But no, I could also probably leave it alone for now. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. I'm gonna try to. Oh, actually, am I going to? Am I going to? Let me smooth these. Ooh, dear. Smooth these a tad bit. I just need it to lay on top of the collar. And I should probably... Oops. I should probably edit the collar itself. Add some lines. Edit mode. I should edit this. Just so it doesn't stick out. I like everything that's visible. Goodness me. Goodness me. Okay, that needs to go backwards. Can you hear that, by the way? People are spamming fireworks. It's not the 5th of November yet, but I guess they just can't wait. Hello, Abba. This is probably fine. This is gonna be not fun at all. To rig. Hopefully that's good. Goodness me, goodness me. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I think I want to make a collar that's about that high. My hood. Goodness me, goodness me. That's probably fine. That's not in the original design, but what's the worst that can happen? I do like the topology for this. And this needs a little bit of help. That might also need a little bit more topology. Ouch. Yeah, you probably won't see that much because I probably won't remove it. I just wanted to have the option to, just in case. Hood, 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 hood. Hood, hood, hood. I'll smooth that in a moment. But right now... if I do that and that, can I make a half decent shape? I don't know. I know I said I need to go, but I have a problem. Did you not? I mean, I guess it's not a normal day for streaming. Ah! Who did this? It was pretty boxy. Some more topo would be pretty cool. Some more topo, some more topo. I added all of that. Okay, can I alt scale this? I guess so. Smooth. If this turns out bad, I'm going to beat up Chase at TwitchCon. I don't know why I keep saying that. It's kind of funny. Somebody got banned for saying that. I just think it's a really funny thing to get banned for. I'm walking on eggshells here, I should really not. But if I get banned, I'm gonna beat up Tracer Twitch card. Stop it, Rain! Stop it! Stop saying it, Rain! I'm sorry, I'm sorry. It sounds like fun. What? You beating you up? How's that fun? Are you okay? Okay, I do need to go. I know I've been saying this for the past how many hours? But I do need to go. Just go! Stop! Don't tell me to leave! Look how cute that is! It's so cute! Aww! It's so cute! I'll take 12! Oh, this is the cutest thing I've ever made in my life. Okay. Okay, I do need to go. But I mean it this time. I actually mean it this time. I do mean it this time. YouTubes! YouTubes! Goodbye. Goodbye, YouTubes. Thanks for coming to the stream. See you in the next episode. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye bye.